My customers ask me, hey Bob, what is a frameless rear view mirror? And the best way for me to tell them is to compare a frameless rear view mirror with the two other common types. In this video, I'm going to do a full comparison and explain to you what a frameless rear view mirror is and how it compares to yours. I'm Bob Prim, coming to you from the front seat of Bob's Automotive Mirrors and more. Let's dive right in with the framed mirror to see the differences and the similarities between all three styles. Here we have a traditional framed mirror. As you can see, it has a large plastic frame around the outside. In this case, it's a Homelink mirror, but auto-dimming mirrors without Homelink also have the same type of frame. And even basic manual mirrors have a similar type of plastic frame that surrounds the glass. So this mirror is around 10.5 inches wide at its widest point, which is very common on these types of mirrors. And the width is the same on these and the auto-dimming mirrors. Manual mirrors might be slightly narrower. So now on to mirror number 2, which is a, as we call it, a semi-frameless mirror. So on this mirror, as you can see, it has a very thin frame that is visible from the front of the mirror. Unlike the other mirror, which has a much thicker frame around the perimeter, this one, you can still see the frame, but it's much thinner. So this mirror, like the other one, is also around 10.5 inches wide. In this case, these mirrors are wider at the top than they are at the bottom. So this style of mirror has become more popular over the last few years. Commonly you'll see these in Subarus, Toyotas, and some Lexus vehicles, among others. But even with these being popular, the traditional frame mirror is still widely available in a number of vehicles, all makes and models. So of these two styles of mirrors, which one do you have in your vehicle? So now on to mirror number 3, which is the full frameless mirror. On this mirror, as you can see, there is no frame visible around the edge. The glass goes all the way from one side to the other and top to bottom. So on this mirror, if you look at it from the side, you can see the glass is actually on the front of the mirror, and it has a nice smooth edge, and there's no plastic surrounding it. So that when you have this mirror in your vehicle, it looks smaller, but the glass is actually just about the same size as all of the other mirrors, but it looks smaller because there is no frame around it. And to prove that, let's measure this mirror. So on this one, now we're about 10 inches, maybe a little bit more than 10 inches on the glass itself. So on the other framed mirror, you will see that the glass has a very similar width to it, but because it has the frame, it appears wider. So on this mirror, if we measure, it comes in this case, just a little bit under 10 inches. The full frameless mirrors are currently found in many higher end vehicles. We're slowly starting to see them appear on more mainstream vehicles as well. So on these mirrors, both the true frameless and the semi-frameless, it might be kind of hard to see in this video, but you will note that there is a perimeter around the glass, about 1/8 of an inch, in both cases, that you don't see on a framed mirror. From the looks of it, this mirror is significantly smaller than this mirror. But when you put the two on top of each other, you will see that they are just about the same size in terms of the glass. The only difference between these two is the frame, the little added frame along the perimeter of the semi-frameless mirror. So here we have the 3 common styles of mirrors. We have the framed, the semi-frameless, and the full frameless mirror. Which one do you have in your vehicle, and which is your favorite? Oh, by the way, when cleaning your mirrors, never spray cleaning solution directly onto the mirror itself, as this could damage the electronics inside. Rather, spray it onto your rag, and then you can clean your mirror safely without risk of damaging any sensitive electronics inside.